welcome back, third video. Now tonight we're going to be doing a late night workout. It's gone 10 o'clock. Tonight we have on the agenda some good old chest and back. So it should be a fairly good workout, to be honest with you. 3 exercises on back, 3 exercises on chest. Should get a good pump. And yeah, so I'll talk you through in this video. Hopefully my gym isn't too busy. Sunday was just a nightmare. Could not get filming really much. So yeah, I'll talk you through what we're going to be doing in this workout and why we do it and that type of thing. So as I said to you before in the last video, big advocate of sticking to the same exercises. I'm concerned and obviously mindful that it does become a bit mundane for yourselves, but I think it's just a practical representation of what I actually do and what really my best advice would be for you. So although I am doing over, incline chest press, for you when you're watching it's the same, but for me it's not. For me, I'm chasing that number. So if I lifted, I lifted 34 kilograms last time, I'm chasing 36. If I'm only got, on my top set, I only got the 8, I'm chasing the 10. And for me, that's the thing that keeps me going. Obviously, I don't train with anyone. For me personally, I prefer that. I feel as if I push myself more when I train rather than a training partner. So that's progressive overload, and that's the benefit of it. So the one thing I was just going to talk about quickly is obviously week 1 of the diet, and it was just more around practicality versus theoretical. So this is very different, and it's going to be depending on the person you are. Most of you who are starting the gym or try to get back into shape if you've had a long period out have probably not been focused on your diet. You've probably been consuming whatever you wanted. You're probably not tracking much, and you'd very rarely say no to foods. Because I'm the same. When I'm not dieting, that's the pleasure of it. If I want pizza, I have pizza. If I want cake, I have cake. But going from the mentality of having what you want when you want to then being on a regimen of whatever 3,000 calories, okay, and you need to have those 3,000 calories, and you've got so many proteins to hit, so much, carbs, so much fat. Not to mention your body's probably going to be thinking, where is all the sugar, where is all the crap that you normally give me? So realistically, my best advice for you is focus on your training for the first week. Get your gym sessions in, get the movements down. You've probably been out for a while, or if you're just new to it, practice on that form, practice on the weights. You'll guarantee you'll be sore as anything because it'll probably be your first time back for a while. Get them down. Have your calories, so have your 3,000. Gym looks even. If you do want to consume further, then do so. Absolutely no concern with that. Ideally, obviously, don't stick to the exact same diet as you were. But if you want a chocolate bar, or if you want a slice of pizza, then have it. As long as you've stuck to your actual 3,000 calories that you're asking for, a wee bit over is not going to kill you. What that's going to mean is that your body's getting used to it, and you're going to be less sore. So in week 2 is when you can start tidying up your diet. That's where you can focus on things like, actually getting your macros in, and probably reducing those sort of treats that you're having. You're probably more focused at the gym. It'll probably give you more motivation because you've been going, and then that's probably realistically. So what I'm trying to say is, in week 1, don't set your expectations too high. You can't, go from doing nothing to hitting the gym so hard, being really sore about it, also changing your complete diet, sticking to a regimen, and then also incorporating cardio. We're not robots at the end of the day. So just do one. Then the next week you can focus on your diet. And then after week 3, week 4, once those 2 are solidified and you're fine with them, then you can start adding in your calories. Don't get me wrong, you can still do steps. Steps are easy, they're less strenuous. But for me, and I've did this before, I'd set out my program. Week 1, 4 or 5 sessions of 30 minutes cardio on top of all my weight sessions, on top of me getting into a calorie deficit, on top of me restricting all the foods that I like. It's too much. You're not going to stick to it. And if you do stick to it, you only stick to it for a couple of weeks and then you'll give up. So for me, slow and steady, set yourself up for the success. Remember, if you are dieting, you didn't get fat in a week's time, you're not going to get slim in a week's time. It's going to take you a long time. So anywhere from, I would probably say, 8 to 12 weeks is when you would realistically see major changes. Obviously it depends on how much weight you have to actually lose. But even if you are really heavy, you'll definitely be able to lose a couple of stone in that time. And if you're relatively lean, you would definitely get in really good shape. But anyway, enough from me. Mindful these are very long, these intros. At the gym now, let's hit chest. Start with the chest, we'll do 3 exercises on chest and then we'll move on to the back exercises. And that's it, we'll wrap it up. So let's go. Right. Remember to press play. Just did the top set, didn't press play. Had half day. Top set, 14 kilograms, here we go. Bring those biceps together. Oh, so good. So good. Right, dropping it down. 10 kilograms. Here we go. Drops it. Down to 15. Oh. Put my hand up. Oh. Right, 36s. 8 last time. Need to try and get 10. Right, back off sets. Oh. Drop it down to 28. And get 15. Oh, feels like I took her out, wouldn't it? There we go. Weak as a kitten. There's nothing there. Nothing there. Oh. Right. I'm going to drop it down again. Down to 24. Try and get 15 here. Just got 10 with 26. But a PB'd on the top set, so swings and roundabouts. So 28, that's 10, 24s. Right, here we go. 24s. Right, 15. Hopefully. There. Routines. We've rolled out. Right, last exercise. Chest. Dumbbells definitely took it with me. So, let's try and go heavy on this. Oh. Remember, bring your biceps together. Yes. Yeah. Like this. Chest up. Squeeze. Oh, so much better. Right, pull over. Simple on this one. Bum out. So push your bum out. Get it back up. Squeeze through. And back out. Hip through. Nice and relax. What we don't want is this. Right, I'm a stupid way to see. Maybe I was going heavy. Yeah. Should we call it as a right, horizontal row, D handle, go that way. Up against it, lean back a bit, brace with your hands, and lead with your elbows. Get them in to yourself. What you don't want to be doing is all this stuff. And also you don't want to be twisting. Face forward. Don't overextend. Just to here. And then drive your elbows right back. Into the bottom of your lap. And you definitely feel it. So let's do it. Top set on here. 60-10. Kick up sets. Last set on this. Dropped it. Dropped it. Back off set. Much better weight. Oh, 15. Right, last exercise. Not done this quite a while. Let's see how it feels. So again, driving with your elbows back. Don't flare them out. Round your back. Keep your back straight. Track the shoulders and squeeze through. And on you go. Not bad. Just Right there. Oh. Might be helpful if you could see me. Slow. That's no bad. Right, back up set. Last set. Oh. Right, last set of the workout. Back off. 10 to 15, here we go. Feel good. We're done. Let's go. And there we have it. We are finished. It's now 5 to 12 at night, and thankfully the gym really quieting down. So much so you could probably hear a mouse fart. It was so quiet. Which, as you know, is when I struggle to talk to you because I'm a big scaredy cat. But hopefully I got enough in there. I think I did speak more on this video, so definitely getting better at it. Workout was really good. Chest, I didn't mention at the start of this, I had quite a substantial amount of pasta before this workout. So if any of you have lifted for a while, you know pasta is the goal for a pump. Definitely had a good pump. Started off with the pec deck. It was really busy, but I still don't think it's been fixed, so I'm going to stay clear of that just now, which won't be a big deal. I'll just utilise the cables. So exact same movement with the cables, just basically replicating what you do on the, that light's right in your face, do what we do on the pec deck. Then moved on, incline press. So what was it I said, 36s was it? Yeah, 36s I think it was on the video. So check back, this is the importance of the logbook. I don't know about you, you get a million one things in the mind, thinking about what he's did each lift, each set, each rep. Much easier. Get a nap, get pen and paper out, whatever it is, just jot it down. Takes you 2 seconds. So I look back in the logbook, saw the last time, did 36 for 8, went, pushed, got the 10. Messy 10, don't get me wrong. Probably some of you will say it's not a solid 10. I'm taking the 10, and I will move on. Was a heavy 36. No, I don't know why. It just, you ever get that when you just go in and start lifting a certain movement, and for some reason it just feels so strange. Don't know if it was because I was wearing this silly gilet, but it was keeping me nice and warm. Now it's quite like wearing it, but took it off and it felt slightly better, but I don't know if I was retracting my shoulders enough. My shoes were sliding on the floor as well. Yeah, not ideal. Even stupid things like my trousers felt too tight, but it's fine. Got them up. And this is probably the biggest thing I'd probably say about progressive overload is you're not going to get a win on everything. So sometimes, you know, you do go all out on that top set and you probably do burn yourself out probably that bit more. So on that one's a prime example. I got my 10, which is a win, that's a tick for my top set, so that means next workout I go up. But what that also meant was I didn't get my 15 for my lower amount, so it was what, 28 I went for. I think I only got like 11 or 12, which is fine. It's within my rep range. 10 to 15 is what I'm looking at. And then I dropped down again and I wasn't happy with the volume, so that's why I jumped and just basically tried to maximise with just with the 14s, pump out a few more. But at that point I felt taxed, happy to move on. You don't need to, you know, spam something for numerous sets. That was more than enough to stimulate some muscle, and I definitely felt it. Then moved on, simple, usual stuff. Did the flies that you've seen before. Again, all these movements, all we're looking to do is bring the bicep in, keep that chest nice and high when you're doing the flies, and yeah, pretty much just squeeze right the way through it. Try and keep as little space in here, no loosey-goosey in here, keep it nice and tight, and you shouldn't go wrong. Then moved on to the back exercise. So as you already know, I love the pull down with the straight bar. Such a strange feeling under your armpits. They were just absolutely burning tonight, which is brilliant. Obviously your lats, everything, just when you squeeze through, I feel my whole back works. One of those movements I love doing. I feel as if it opens me up for the next part. It's a really good start off for back. Then I was going to move on to the horizontal machine, but it was taken, so just replicated that on the cables, and again that felt well, that felt good. One of my clients, Michael, was in. He was doing legs. He's a day behind me on his plan, so he had a couple of exercises that he wanted me to show, which was fine. We went over that, just give him a few pointers and stuff. So a little bit longer in the gym, probably cooled down a little bit more than I would like, but that's absolutely fine. That's part and parcel of it. The whole point of the gym is to go and socialise with people and help people, so I don't mind doing that. Then went back and just finished off with the cable V handle. Used to love that one. That was always my go-to. Absolutely loved it. I used to do full stack, no bother. I think I was only doing about 50 kilogram on that one there, which is about half that stack. So I'm probably going to keep that in, to be honest with you. It felt pretty good, and I feel as if I want to add a new exercise onto my back. The back exercises I've been doing for months, and I feel as if I'm pretty much plateauing on them. So yeah, probably going to keep that one in. And that's pretty much it. 3 exercises on both. That's good pump, ready to go. So going to go home, got my protein shake here, and yeah, probably just get a shower and go to bed. And then I'll be in tomorrow for another workout, which will be shoulders, which I've built myself up for, because I keep saying they're my strong point. So soon see. Normally quite strong at overhead pressing, to be honest with you. Not where I was, so I'll be happy with mid-30s kilograms if I'm getting those lifts in. And then arms, so probably 2 or 3 sets on biceps, 2 or 3 sets on triceps. So appreciate everyone for watching. Hope everyone had a good workout in today. If you didn't, have a good word with yourself and get in the gym tomorrow. Right, speak to you tomorrow.